Nikola Djurisic, the Serbian guard, number 42 at the NBA Combine. What I want you to pay attention to is his ability to handle for his size, create. Now, he got fouled there, so it's not a turnover on him, but turnovers can be a little bit of an issue. All right, on this rep, we get to see Nikola Djurisic matched up against Baylor Shireman. And I want to show you this defensive rep here. He's willing. Look at his stance, man. His butt is down. His knees are bent. He needs to get his arms up. That's the only thing. But he's a willing defender. I like how he goes over the top of this screen. He could have easily tried to go under, but you don't want to go under on a shooter like Baylor. And so he fights over the screen, makes him a ball handler and decision maker, leads to the turnover. And then you get the run out. I don't like this decision to take those 2 steps from that far back. He took those steps really far back. Let's go through that one more time. There's the turnover. Watch where he catches this ball. He's out above the 3-point line, and he starts his 2 steps way above the free throw line. He doesn't need to do that. He needs to immediately pass the ball. Right here, this is where he needs to go with the ball. Right to this guy filling the wing for the dunk. Easy dunk. Those are things he's got to learn. But he's 6'8", 20 years old. A lot of room to grow. A lot of upside with this player. I want you to watch this defensive possession trying to stop the ball handler in transition. This is a guy who's not comfortable with a lot of speed coming at him. He got completely turned around. If you see a guy with his back facing that way, he isn't comfortable with any type of quickness in the open court. Completely got turned around there. It worked out that time, but it spells trouble in the league. So here's the problem. Dillon Jones isn't all that fast, right? And Nikola is having a really rough time guarding him off the dribble. Defensively, he's going to be in a lot of trouble at the next level. Here is Djurisic again in transition. Djurisic, I don't know how to pronounce it. But he just gets turned around again, commits a foul. He's having a hard time adjusting to the speed of the game at this level. Now, this is what Nikola is known for. At 6'8" as a guard, he can fill it up. He can really score the basketball. Beautiful touch on that midi. Terrible gamble on that steal. Right here, Nikola needs to just shoot this ball. That's a wide open 3 in the league. You got to take this shot. He tries to drive it, but his athletic limitations show up here. He needs to go stronger to the basket. He needs to be stronger taking it to the rim than that. All right, on this rep, we have Nikola in the open floor. Let's check out his decision making on the fast break here. This is a very difficult pass, but he made it. He has great court vision. Ugly looking jumper by Edwards. Nice cleanup by Isaac. What I want to point out on this play is Dillon Jones knows what's coming. He knows a curl is coming because everybody in the NBA that has the ball baseline out of bounds in this type of situation runs a curl to this corner. That's why this guy, big, is away. He's pulling the big away from the basket. And Dillon Jones keeps communicating this. But what I want you to understand is that Nikola Djurisic, Nikola's size makes this a moot point. I mean, he's going to be a dynamite scorer in the league. It's just, can his defense be enough to allow him to stay on the floor? Look at this. Edwards is a legitimate 7-footer. Reeves is a big guard. This is a lot of length, but it doesn't matter. He just raises up, shoots right over the top. That's a translatable skill in the NBA. This is another really difficult defensive rep for Djurisic. You can just see he's not comfortable playing defense in any kind of space. He goes under on this screen, needs to go over the top. That's just too much space. Not even a contest, really. All right, so they run the same out-of-bounds play here for Nikola again to curl towards the ball, the strong side. He gets it this time, gets in the lane. That's a nice little ball fake. That little ball fake caused the defender to move out of his way. Now he's got room. But he's not a power finisher at all. Doesn't quite hit the floater. All right, so here we have Nikola in scrimmage number 3. That's a good challenge at the rim. His arms are vertical, so he goes without fouling. I like to see that adjustment to playing a little bit more defense. I would have liked to seen a more aggressive attempt at that rebound, though. So Nikola plays with a lot of flair. As he gets more comfortable, he's starting to throw like these behind-the-back passes. They're not always great decisions. One, he wasn't looking. The pass wasn't on the money. The guy is over here in the corner. The ball is over here. That is a pretty wide margin of error to miss that pass. Need to simplify your game a little bit. You don't want to stifle the creativity, but just that simple pass, no need for all that. Now this rep is a pretty simple concept where you get Djurisic coming off the screen and curling into the lane. Very nice pass by KJ Simpson Jr. all the way to the hoop for the bucket. I want to see him go to the two hands finish a lot more in the lane. He's 6'8". Go dunk it. He needs to do that more. Yeah, Nikola can help your club offensively. Watch him space to the corner here off this pin down flare screen. There's a little pin down there. And he just gets right into his shot. Beautiful form. Fills it up. Here we have Djurisic playing some help defense in the lane. Watch him get a hand on this pass. This is better from his first showing. Just giving that effort. Look at him shoot the gap. Get a tip. Cause a turnover. Love that effort. What I want you to notice on this rep from Nikola, he gets this rebound. Watch how quick his eyes get up the floor to his teammate. His teammate needs to run under this. Take advantage. These are all things young players have to learn. He's going to call for the play where the forward comes up, gets the ball, he comes over, gets the ball back, blah, 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 blah. But what I want you to pay attention to is this pass. Right here. You cannot make this pass. If you're going to throw this pass from here, you're going to get a turnover every time, even if it's a bounce pass. You need to pass the ball to your teammate, trust your teammate to then pass the ball at the correct angle. This is just a young player making a bad pass leading to a turnover. Nikola is finishing on the break much better this scrimmage. He's going two-hand strong. I'm sure it's something the coaching staff talked to him about after his last scrimmage. You love to see it. So because Nikola doesn't have supreme foot speed, I want you to watch his footwork here. Squares up, gets in triple threat, and then gives you a little left to right ball fake, and then goes. Here he goes, squares up, little left to right, got his defender off balance, and now that leads to the hockey assist. Almost. Now I know this is difficult to see, but this is Nikola Djurisic. Shout out to ESPN for this terrible camera angle. But man, watch the explosion. Blows by his man. Finishes with the one-handed hammer. Alright, so here we have Nikola on a back cut. I want you to again watch the creativity that he has handling the ball. A beautiful no-look feed. There's so much more to unlock to this young man's game. I'm actually excited for him in the league. And that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of Nikola Djurisic from Serbia, the 6'8" playmaking guard. He can really shoot the rock, man. He can feel it up. He's got some flair to his game. He's got really good passing instincts. However, he can be a little too flashy at times. Throw some behind-the-back passes that aren't on point. He needs to get stronger. He needs to rebound better. He needs to play the point of attack defense better. But he will play the passing lanes. He will give you some help defense. And he will finish at the rim, as you saw in the second game that we broke down. He can do that on the fast break. Where does he go? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. First round, second round. We're going to do a whole series on the NBA Combine on playback.tv. under the same name, Hoops Profile. Don't forget to join that, where you can watch me break down a full game live in front of your eyes. I'll see you next time.